Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Game On. This is a Sports Morning Espresso Shot. This is your favorite sports show. This is your friend's favorite sports show. This is everyone's favorite sports show. This is the most professional, always on time, non-clickbait sports show on the internet.
Most pro.
I'm most pro, baby. Most pro. I am your host, Will. He's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. And the other team that I was telling you about, Crick, was the Thunder. They had a great comeback. Sixers had a great comeback. And then the freaking Knicks, dead to me.
Dead
to me. Done.
Man, I went 1-1.
I've been saying that team's a bum all season long. And then the one time I decided to back them because they're playing another team that I think are bigger bums, they lose.
They're all bums.
Oh.
Wizards blew a 16-point lead in the fourth quarter. Bums.
I had the Sixers.
Yeah, well, I did get that. Me and Steps found a little gem yesterday on Crick's Corner, man. It came through without a fucking sweat. We took the under. There was all this money on the over in the damn Warriors, and who the hell the Warriors play? The Warriors and the Clippers. There was all kind of money on the over, and they moved the line down like 6 points. And it wound up moving back up a couple points, and I got it at 225.5, the under. Final score of that game was like, they scored like 170 points or something, man. I think 177. It wasn't even close. We didn't have to sweat it.
There were a lot of points.
Steps found his little, I was thinking, it was so many points, and Steps found the little reverse line movement spot, and God, I wish I'd have put all the money I bet yesterday on just that.
Oh, he gets too cute with that sometimes. Be careful.
That one was a good one. Like when I seen it, when you had 90% of the money on the over and they're still moving it down that many points, those are usually good spots, dude.
Oh, was it the Warriors?
Huh?
Was that Clippers Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember them talking about that.
Yeah, they didn't even break 200, that damn thing.
What? Okay. Here's what I'm thinking today. We cover some sports.
Okay.
Let's get into some more. This is a betting show too. Let's get into some more bets.
You want to bet on something?
Well, I'm looking at NFL Week 9. I'm thinking let's just see like we said, like Jackson Dart, maybe 30+ rush yards, but San Francisco to win. I kind of just see what we're thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just kind of like, what are we looking for? Props aren't out yet, but like,
I like it.
We like, just kind of workshop some things.
Yeah, that's what we do around here, man.
We'll only do that though if everyone in the chat hits the like button and repost though. So if we don't get enough of that, we can't give you winners.
Booyah. Grass.
I want to be like Santa Claus. I want to give winners out to everyone.
Everyone. Just a bag full.
Everyone.
Grass, you working this morning, man? Let me know, man. You text me yesterday. Said he thought that the rain was going to come through a little early. He might be able to join me. So let me know, sir. I sent you an invite either way. Just because I sent it don't mean you have to accept it. But if you're available, you can hop in Crick's Corner with me, sir.
What up, Grass Guy? What up, Jimmy? What up, Supporting? Supporting says it's finally fall weather here. It's going to be about 70. It was 80 yesterday. That's cute. It's 32 degrees outside right now in my house.
So you say you can't double yours and get to 70.
That's right.
Oh,
never mind. It's a heat wave today. Yesterday it was 32. My car was slightly frozen yesterday. It is 43 out there.
Man, I was going to guess 41.
Yeah.
You said heat wave. I was like, we must be north of 40.
Yeah, we're in the 40s. We're in the clear.
It's crazy, dude. As cold as it gets up there for y'all, when it goes those little stretches where it's real cold and get above freezing, you ever get above 32, and it feels like it's time to put your Hawaiian shirt on up there.
Yeah. Do you know we roll back the clocks on
We do. I'm glad you mentioned that because I was going to say Wise Guy Roundtable. We need to remember that going into Sunday. Otherwise, we'll all show up an hour early.
I'm thinking well, good thing our clocks all do it for us. But I think I gotta talk to everyone, see if it works. But I think we start at like 7:30, which will feel like 8:30.
Yeah.
So normally we start at 8, right?
Right.
But here's my thinking. So if we start at 7:30, which is the same time we do this show every morning, It still feels like a half hour later, even though on the clock it's not. But that way, because I know if we start at, for me, if we start at 5, it's really going to be starting at 6, and I'm gonna know my damn kids are definitely getting up early that day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, sure.
Here, so
Everybody clocks don't change.
if we start, still a half hour later, but on, not really. I don't know. I got such a beardo, and see what you see if that works for you as well.
I'm fine. Whenever y'all tell me when to show up, and I'll set the alarm. Why is
I was just thinking because I'm like, I with my luck, my kids will be up like the second we start the show, and then it's just I'm gonna be in and out.
how many states don't do daylight savings time? Is it only Arizona?
I think so. There might be another one. I think it's only Arizona.
How is Arizona the only group of people that can figure this out?
Because they're the only ones with balls down there, I guess.
I guess so. This shit is stupid, man. I'm tired of this shit. It's all this fucking our days up. It'll be dark at 5:30 and everything now. It's gross. Maybe earlier than that in some spots for those of y'all in different time zones and stuff, man. I'm so over daylight savings time. I can't believe Arizona's the only state that can figure that out. The only reason I know that is because our guy AJ told us he doesn't. They don't
call our guy AJ up and get him in here.
That's the only reason I know that they don't do it, because he's told us that multiple times, and I'm like, wait, what? Everybody doesn't do that? Why can't we have a choice?
Hey, look, it only took week 9 of the college. Wait, no, week 10 of the college. Is it week 10 of the college football season?
Yes, it will be this week. Yes.
Jamie got his Field Steel college football preview.
Man, just in time to
for conference championships next month.
Since I'm sure the Phil Steele magazine looks so much like what's going on now, since all his stuff's based off of preseason metrics and everything.
Hey, but I bet it'd be kind of cool to see, like, where was he right and where was he wrong.
Oh, I go back and look at that stuff all the time.
Yeah.
I do. Hawaii doesn't either. See, they got it figured out too.
Most professional on-time non-clickbait stream prize on the internet. That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, I'm glad you got it, buddy. I totally forgot about that. I think it got there actually fairly quick.
See, there's some guy at the post office been reading your Phil Steele, Jamie. He just now got it to you.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Miss Leslie's trying to bully Grass Guy into getting a X account. Did you see Miss Leslie yesterday?
On what? What you mean? Probably.
No.
Let's go, baby. Yeah, there we go.
I'm talking about.
All right.
So I'm talking about.
Let's go, man.
That looks great.
Big time.
Appreciate the support.
Absolutely. Big time.
I'm telling you, if you're in a place where it gets cold at all, those sweatshirts are amazing.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I wore one of mine yesterday, actually.
I wore one of mine yesterday.
Yeah. And you're not even in a place that gets that crazy cold.
No, it's not. But that damn thing right there. Anytime I'm going to a place that gets that crazy cold, I get that Game On hoodie out, and he goes with me, buddy. That's the best hoodie I've ever had.
I stumbled upon that one.
Yeah, that thing's a gem.
That's right. Okay. B-Max here, of course. What up, buddy? What up? I guess I should scroll down here and finally catch up with the chat. It's worse because the parts of Arizona do daylight savings and some don't. Well, that is freaking annoying.
That is stupid. How does that even work?
I don't know.
How does that not screw up the time in the whole state?
It's just taxes and stuff,
Yeah, taxes. Just blame it on taxes and COVID.
Oh, I can't wait to read Phil Steele's preview for Penn State.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to be.
What's funny is he had an arrow. Well, I don't know if he was personally on it, but it was just one of those stats, those trends that, Florida State, with how terrible of they went so far under their win total that the next year it usually bounces back.
Yeah, he does.
I can't remember if he was on it or not, but I know it was an arrow up. But I'm like, that kind of looked good at the beginning of the year, and then now it just looks like shit.
Yeah, well, he usually does. I mean, obviously, all those don't come through. What's up, Shelby? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Shelby.
But he has this thing called the bull and bear market and stuff with the teams that expect to regress and go up and go down. And he's usually about 70% or so on those being right on whichever side, whether it's going up or down. But there's always a few that he just whiffs on.
I want to say he had, if from my memory, oh shit, my memory. I look over to my left. I got it right here. I was gonna say, I think Georgia Tech is on here.
Yeah, I think you like that Georgia Tech team. He's pretty high on them. They had a lot coming back with the starting quarterback, coaching his third year and all that stuff. And you had the running back coming back as well, some other key pieces.
Bull market, let's see.
Good morning, Buku.
Florida State was number 1. He did have Washington, though.
Yep,
they're having a pretty solid season.
They are. Just got a top 25 win last week.
Mississippi State they've already hit it. They're over.
Right? That's what you say. They could be much better than they are if they didn't suck in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Utah's
gearing up right now.
He's got Oregon State. What a bum.
Oregon State. Hey, y'all got round 1 this week, man.
I know.
With the Beavs. Me and Steph looked at that yesterday. We decided we're going to
we're in Corvallis, right?
In this one. You play them in
I'm thinking about going to the game down in Pullman.
Play them on the Palouse last game of the season, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Depends on what
it's going to be hilarious when y'all split these games.
No, we won't. We're going to win both.
Oh, y'all heard that. Y'all heard. I told you what we were doing yesterday. We were asking what Will thought in this game, and we were straight fading it. So we're on Oregon State in this one, y'all.
Okay, go ahead. You know who he has on the bear market?
Who?
Sam Houston State, and he nailed that one.
Yeah, because they're trash.
You know who his number 1 bear market team is?
Who?
Arizona State.
That's still up for debate.
You know who his number 2 bear market team is?
Who?
Indiana.
That's a loser, right? The bear market's the one that goes down, right?
Yeah, it's just saying, hey, this team exceeded their win total. Like Indiana went over they went 7.5 games above what they were projected to win.
I can't lie. I was 100% on board with Indiana taking a step back going into this season. I didn't think it's going to be near what they are. Now, granted, we couldn't really.
He got it with Iowa State, though.
Yeah, well, we couldn't really foreseen Fernando Mendoza.
Miami's on that list too,
though. That's still up for debate, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Miami ain't just got it locked up.
And just because they're on that report doesn't mean he fully, you have to read more to see which ones he believes in. He's just saying, hey, historically, these people fit this metric. Here they are. Let me rank them based off of how far they exceeded or didn't exceed their win total. And then he said historically, 70% of these end up regressing.
Right. That's not necessarily personal opinion. That's all data-driven stuff. Easy for me to fucking say. But that's all that his metrics and stuff like that decides whether he thinks those teams are going to go up and down based off what they did before and what they've done historically in those spots.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I missed this side of things. What up, J-Main? Sorry, bud. My bad.
Man. J-Main, how you doing, brother?
God, this cough this morning. I thought I was out of it. Thought I was through the thick of it.
And then it just getting hot and cold stuff, man.
It's just,
Yeah. They did let us down last night, Buku.
Who?
The fucking Kraken.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here, dude. And stupid hockey's nuts, bro. You get a team.
See this? Is Leslie tagged us in this? 84 penalty minutes for the 5-minute overtime period.
What? Oh my! In 5 minutes?
Yeah. Well, it looks like they just all got in a brawl right at the beginning of it.
Right at the beginning of overtime? God, I love hockey.
Bold move, Cotton.
I love hockey, dude. I wondered how the Pens, because the Pens came out. Dude, this game was crazy. And I actually watched the overtime of this one. But the Pens came out and had a 4-on-3 to start that thing. Weren't able to get a goal. Evgeny Malkin winds up getting a slashing penalty that gives them a 4-on-3. And I thought they scored, man. They scored in overtime, 38 seconds left. And I thought it was all over but the crying. And I didn't turn it off. Apparently, they went back and reviewed that and said it was a no-goal. And then we lost in the shootout anyway.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
That is rough.
Can't have nothing nice.
So do you, when it comes to betting or just anything in life, you hate when you feel cheated, right?
Absolutely.
You know how I said Knicks are dead to me.
Mm.
I can't really blame them for losing when the refs are going to allow this. Did you see this?
I did see this. This motherfucker.
Pretend like you didn't see it.
Okay, I didn't see this. What is that? What happened?
Okay, watch this. Tell me what you think about this. Just watch it. Just what do you observe?
Gather with the ball.
Watch that. That's just one dribble right there.
Right here. How many steps? It's the gather.
Whoa!
Three,
Oh my goodness!
4,
Wow!
5.
Come on!
He walked from half court. He took 5 steps, and his steps are 7 feet probably. I mean, that man's got big steps. He walked from literally 6 foot above the 3-point line, which is a pretty long 3-point line in the NBA, all the way to that little defensive circle down there.
Well, he's doing a little icky shovel.
Icky shuffle. Okay, that's fair. You can do that if you dribble the basketball. I'm like, God almighty, give me a break here. What are we doing? I seen Loki tagged us in this or something too and said, this ref needs to be investigated. I think they all need to be investigated now.
Yeah, someone tagged the FBI. Also,
Please.
how much? I feel like I should be refunded on my bet.
Yeah, it should be void.
If that was allowed all last night, what are we doing?
I don't even know why we dribble anymore. Why don't we just make it where it's like handball?
Like rugby?
Yeah, you don't even have to dribble it. What the hell?
Yeah,
I mean,
that
why
one pissed
not?
me off.
That was
That one
awful, dude. I think somebody tagged the caption on it like he walked across the entire state of Wisconsin on this play.
You did. Remind me at the end of this. I don't want to play it right now. But did you see we got another Jordan interview or another little? They did an hour interview, I guess, and they're giving us like 3-minute clips all season long.
Where is this interview at? Is the interview actually been released, or we just gonna clip it out?
They're just doing clips and releasing it like each week. It's with Jordan with NBC.
Okay.
What is that? Who's his name? Mike
Tirico.
Is this guy?
Mike Tirico.
Is that him? Tirico? I don't think that's Tirico.
I think
Maybe it is.
He's the one that does the damn shit with Collinsworth, ain't
he? Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. Why does that name sound off to me? I don't know.
He's been around forever. I mean, since
baby, Grass Guy got an X account.
Man, I'm so proud of him.
Freaking came to the dark side. Hey, real quick. So this is for him, and this is also for you, bud. That was the wrong one. Hold on.
That was the intent.
Right. There we go. I'm gonna take this. That was. I know. We're hilarious. I know. So Grass Guy's now on X, but this is also for you. 900.
900.
900.
Did we? Hot dog.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Let's go, baby. We're getting closer all the time, man.
We're down the final stretch to get to that 1,000, baby.
Let's go, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Eye on the prize, man. Eye on the prize. I started trying to clip a little bit of stuff. I got to get better at clipping videos out like you do. I think that's a big part of the algorithm. I've realized these short attention spans of the world we live in. And a lot of times it's hard for people to watch an hour and a half video. You throw a 9-minute one up there, they'll hammer that damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm learning. On
YouTube, they say 5 to 15 minutes.
That's what I feel like. That's about the length of the attention span. That's like that one you posted from the damn Texas Florida game where you did like 9 or 10 seconds. You get 40,000 views on it and stuff like that. If I scroll down the Twitter line and I see a video and it's like 8 minutes long, I probably ain't watching it. But if it's 30 seconds, you're going to get a view.
And it's a football play. You're like, oh, I want to see this.
Oh, yeah. You might even get a little heart or something.
Yeah.
Maybe a repost. Hot dog.
Maybe one day.
Let's go, baby. 900.
Where do we want to start? I guess we can real quick. We'll recap some of the games last night.
We need to recap World Series first.
Well, I got this pulled up, and it's only like
Okay, well, we are going to talk World Series, though.
we're going World Series next.
Cool.
76ers, 139-134 win in overtime over the Wizards.
Hey,
The Heat, dude, I wanted to bet the over in this game, but then I was like, no. And then fucking the Heat are on a tear this year. They're supposed to be bad this year.
they scored 144 points. Jesus. What is going on here?
I can't name one player on their team.
Tyler Hero.
There you go. Is he even playing right now?
I
Or
have
is he
no
injured?
idea. I know he's on the team, though.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not even playing right now.
Playing.
Yeah, see, that's
Still
what I
scored
thought.
144.
They have Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo. I didn't even know that. Not Donovan Mitchell. It's Davian Mitchell.
Yeah, that ain't Donovan.
Bucks defeat the Knicks 121-111. Thunder come back in the fourth quarter, get a 107-10. They were down this whole game. And they go, you know what? Let's decide to play basketball in the fourth quarter. Because that's what championship teams do.
That's what they do, man. They didn't cover, though.
What a gross game. Warriors 98, Clippers 78. What a gross, disgusting game.
Didn't even have to sweat it, bro, on that under.
Dude.
They went under by 50 points.
Isn't it amazing? Wherever Jimmy Butler goes, that team adopts his mentality. You know?
Yeah.
With Philly,
Yeah.
same thing. He went to Miami.
Yeah. He's a great guy, dude.
Now even a team like the Warriors in there, and they just adopt his mentality and, kind of play a style Jimmy Butler wants to play.
And Jimmy Buckets ain't afraid to play a little D, man. What up, SD? But yeah, no, I'm with you there.
Jimmy says, then again, those in the know would know that the best videos are an hour and a half long streams with 13 viewers. That's right. Those are usually the best ones. Usually the ones that we're not featured is when we bring our A game.
True. It's true. That's why we just try to be like a backup quarterback, man. Be ready to go at all times.
Yep. Those commercials are pretty funny.
Yeah. There's some good commercials.
I can't order his fast food.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or the one where they come in to hang the pictures and stuff. Yeah. Those are good. It'd be nice if we had a backup in life.
Yeah. Your guys' hero, the guy you guys claim so good, was struggling yesterday pitching. Ohtani, what a bum. Gave up a 2-run blast to Vlad. Did you see him pitching? Did you see him pitching at all yesterday? By the way, the Blue Jays tie up the series. They win 6-2 last night. 2-2.
I watched him pitch the first couple innings, and then I wound up watching the last few innings. So I didn't see the middle part of the game there. But he first couple innings I saw, he was pitching all right, man.
Dude, when he got to the 4th inning and 5th inning, he's out there. He's like shaking off everything.
They're probably all tired, man. All of them.
You're man.
Maybe something to be said. Like, I felt like the team that won that game on, what day are we in now? Monday night, I guess, the 18-inning game. That was the team, obviously, like, used the most adrenaline. After you win that game, too, you're still a little celebrating that goes on and all that stuff. The Dodgers looked a little flat last night, man.
I would argue it's tonight's game, right? Yeah. Tonight's game, I think, is going to be the flattest of the flat spot. Because, you had that long game. You only had 17 hours from when the game ended to the next game started. But, like, everyone, especially athletes and whatnot, it's like, okay, yeah, you got short rest, short sleep, all that stuff. But you can get up one time, right? It's like we've all done that. Like, hey, I'm only gonna get 4 hours of sleep, but you can.
It's that next day
doing it over and over again. Yesterday, which I believe the game went over. Wasn't it 7.5? Still went over.
It did. Actually, I think it might have been 8.5. So it might have landed right on it.
Either way, tonight I would guess bet the under.
I would think so too. You got two guys trying to bounce back. Snell didn't pitch all that great in game 1. So he's looking for a bounce back spot. And you Savage kind of the same way.
Ohtani didn't even get a hit yesterday. This is your guys' greatest of all time, huh? Steps, really?
That is the greatest of all time, dude.
He took a strike, and they called it on him for strike 3, and he couldn't even believe it. And I'm like, dude, swing the fucking bat.
Was it? I didn't see that one. Was it?
It was a strike.
Was it?
It was on the outside, yeah, but he was shaking his head.
He's like, you don't call that on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they Max Muncy. I wound up going, man. I had a sweet little parlay yesterday, plus 4,800, bro. Had Shohei under 6.5 Ks. He had 6. Had Max Muncy 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. He had 2. Blue Jays money line for the game, and the only one we missed. My baseball expert told me to take the Dodgers run line first 5. So I had the little anti-correlated Dodgers run line first 5, Blue Jays for the game. Only one we missed was Dodgers run line first 5, man, from a plus 4,800.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, thanks, Steppers, baseball expert.
Good morning, Nate. How we doing?
Good morning, Nate. Good morning.
Yep, but yeah, tonight I think is the night. But yeah, it was kind of ugly game. It's kind of boring. Blue Jays opened it up in the 7th. That was kind of all she wrote.
Yeah, you had 2. That was a big stretch of the game there. You had the bottom of the 6th where the Dodgers were threatening, and they brought in a reliever, and he comes in and gets out of it. And then the very next top of the next inning, the Blue Jays get in a similar situation, and they try to bring in, and they can't get out of it, man. They just tapping it around. Manufacturing runs is what it takes.
Good morning, David. Says, I'm a little flat today. Well, it's a hump day, That happens.
It is a hump day, man. We'll be all right. We'll make it here.
Grass Guy says, stay away from the World Series. We have college football to bet on. This is true. Who plays tonight?
Who gives a shit? Don't bet that.
Well, if I can find a winner, I'll take it.
And if I try, good luck.
Jacksonville State in Middle Tennessee. Jacksonville State only laying 4.5, 3-0 in the conference, going up against an 0-3 team in the conference on the road. What could go wrong on a Wednesday night?
What could go wrong? All those directional fucking schools. Ugh.
Ooh. What else we got? James Madison handling business. Kennesaw State handling business. I think tomorrow night we have our team UTSA is in a rough spot against Tulane.
Do not bet them tomorrow.
No, take Tulane.
Take Tulane.
I listened to Coach Traeger. It doesn't sound good.
No. Coach Traeger is feeling it right now. That UTSA team not very good, and they are too small a dog in that game.
Yeah.
I might actually bet that one.
I think I am. All right.
Green wave.
What else we got? Let me see.
We need to don't forget. I know we'll get running close. Just don't forget highlight. We might want to knock that out. Then we can do.
I was thinking about going to that real quick.
Yeah, let's do highlight real quick. Then we talk NFL.
Ooh, baby, baby. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It is the World Highlight League. We do have the Cyclones and the Chargers today. Let's take a look at what happened yesterday, though, real quick. Recap how, I believe, wasn't it Benny playing yesterday?
It was.
Yeah, look at that. 3-3 tie.
Uh-oh. Big bro got him in that first one.
I told you. I feel like Douglas and Manny had it. And they did. But we liked it to go 3. It did not.
Did not.
Benny, what are we doing?
Yeah, Benny, we got to be better than that, man.
Cray and Gallo defeated Kubala and Rock. Douglas defeated Nicholas. That one was supposed to be a good match. And Douglas ate his Wheaties yesterday, dude. 6-1, 6-0.
Yeah, he did, bro. Hot dog. Nicholas don't get beat like that.
Benetrix defeated Julian. I told you, keep your eye on this Benetrix.
You did, man. You did. I don't like betting against my guy Julian, but Benetrix is real deal too.
And Benny tried to tell me.
He did. We got
Nicholas Kubala. Nicholas Kubala defeated Gallo Manny, and then Benetrix and Benny to tie the match, defeat Alex and Julian in 3. That was a good one.
It's a big tie right there, man. What the standings look like after that one?
Let's go take a look. Well, Devils needed a full point, but they got a half. Warriors, it keeps them in the mix. They're now tied in first, but the Cyclones could extend their lead, or retake the outright lead tonight because they take on the Chargers.
How many more games do we have?
About a full month. We have all of November, and then the playoffs start in December.
Just making sure. Just wondering who had to do what coming down the stretch here.
Well, let's see. I think we can go. Here we go.
Calendars. Love that.
So let's see. Yeah. So we're finishing this week, and then we have 1, 2, 3 full weeks.
First week of December, it looks like.
Yeah, and then we have 2 matches during the week of Thanksgiving. And then, December 5th and December 12th is a championship.
Love that.
Solid. We're coming down the home stretch.
We are coming down there. And it's wide open, too. Did you see all that? Top 4 teams out of 6 get into the playoffs. You saw how close all those numbers were right there.
Mm-hmm. Grass Guy, drop your @ on X so we can all follow you. I'll pull you up and show you off.
Yeah, man. We'll get you doxed right off the rip.
Hyro and Stan taking on Jetta and Arta. That is going to be a good one. I'm going to go with my guy, Jedden and Arta.
Oh, man. Sorry, Jedden. Tenard's my guy, man. I'm going with Hyro and Stan in this one. From the hip.
Robin and Unda taking out B-Day Bradley. You got to go with Eater B-Day. Right, ST?
That's right. SD will stamp that one, man. She loves Eater B-Day.
Hyro and Ubia. That one.
Ooh, I don't know in that one, man. I really don't.
The Division 1 singles match. Manu versus Zulaka. That is going to be tough. I think I got to go with Manu.
Hey, Grass Guy, I think it was you that was talking to me the other day. Y'all were getting Manu and Manny confused. This is Manu right here. That's a bad dude right there. Don't get it twisted. Manny can play too, but Manu right here is a highlight player, sir.
Now, don't take a look and don't be like, oh, he's on a 3-match losing streak. 2 of those was against Goshieri. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And 1 was against Douglas. I mean, that's not. Those are
just so y'all know. Goshieri is the number 1 highlight player in the world, and Douglas is the number 1 highlight player in America. So those are 2. We can handle those losses.
Yeah. So maybe we'll get some extra value on him today. Maybe he'll be a dog or something.
Zulaika.
You can bet this?
What?
You can bet this stuff?
You can bet this stuff. You head right over to DraftKings Sportsbook, my friend. Or if you're in Florida, you go to Hard Rock Bet. Go down here, A to Z Sports. Right underneath, hockey is World Highlight League. These will be posted later today, but right now they always have the futures bets up. But yeah, they'll have the individual matches up later today here in about a couple of hours.
Usually
if you can get Manu at plus money, you take it.
Yeah, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, it starts at 5 p.m. Eastern. On Fridays, it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. Be looking about 3 to 4 hours before the match starts, and you'll have all those other odds up there. And you're right, Megatron. It is like Manu Ginobili.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We got Stan and Robin going up against Jed and Bradley. Give me my guy, Jedden.
Okay, where are we at here? Down there. Okay, match 5. Yeah. I like Jedden and Bradley in that one. I can't bet. Those are both my guys right there. I damn sure can't bet against both of them.
Oh, they had their first loss last week. But they're 4-1 on the season.
Correa and Guile ain't no joke either, though.
Yeah. And we've got Inaki and Manu versus Zulaka and Ubia. Ooh.
I'm going to Inaki and Manu in 2.
In 2?
In 2, baby.
Damn. All right. I like it. I'll tell that one. This is the World Highlight League. We got Cyclones Chargers starting at 5 p.m. Eastern today over on ESPN 3, FUBO TV, or their YouTube channel. Links to all their social media, their YouTube channel, and all that stuff is in the description of the stream. Go check them out tonight. This is World Highlight League. It's a lot of fun. Go give them a watch tonight. Let's show them some love.
Booyah.
Booyah. Look what came out today. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Hold on. The actual trench report, like full stats, doesn't come out till 6. But we do have this.
Oh, trenches. In the trenches.
I haven't looked at this yet. We're all looking at this together for the first time. Tonight's best bet: Cavaliers minus 4.5 at the Celtics.
At
The Eichel Tower continues.
Oh, fuck Jack Eichel. I don't give a shit.
He started with $18, and they're rolling it over. See if he can go 10 in a row over his shots on goals.
Fuck that guy.
By the way, I think I'm gonna start fading. I don't know if I'm gonna do like every like just one team, but I was thinking about fading. Like I want to fade the Celtics, and I want to fade the Nets, of course, and the Pacers. I think I'm between that and maybe some hockey matchups. I'm gonna take one team every day for 10 days and fade them. I'm gonna have a group of teams that I want to fade because I can't do it with just one team in basketball because like in the next 10 games there is a matchup where I'm like,
that's basketball too. Everyone, I'm like, even as bad as
not like the White Sox where they're going to lose 10 in a row or something like that. So
yeah,
it can't happen. It can't happen in basketball.
It can happen, but rarely.
I mean, the Nets they've already lost 4, so I've kind of missed the boat on that one.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to win one here in a minute.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about just for the next 10 days, I'm going to just start with like $25. I'm going to place it in fade certain and just roll with it for 10 days.
Just don't do the biggest favorite of the day. Yeah, exactly. Just don't do that. Find you one around the you got the Hawks today who are minus 325. What is that the biggest favorite? No. The Nuggets.
Well, what's funny is I was already going to start with I was thinking today it was going to be the Celtics, and now I see this. I'm like, we probably should fade the Celtics.
You could take the biggest favorite of the day I'm seeing is the Nuggets minus 700 against the Pelicans.
I might take the points with the Pelicans there.
I don't necessarily hate that. I feel like the Nuggets against these really bad teams I think are bad teams, and maybe the Pelicans are, maybe they aren't. I just think they're the worst team in sports. But I feel like against those teams at home, the Nuggets don't just blow the doors off. They usually win the game, but they usually win it by like 5 or 6.
Green Bay for your $1 million survivor, Will. Ooh, I'm thinking about it. I think who am I taking? I was thinking them or the Rams.
Either one's a good spot. I think you might want to get Green Bay out of the way.
Yeah.
I think this is the best spot for Green Bay.
Well, the number one overall mismatch. Look at that. I haven't even looked at this. The biggest mismatch this week: Rams over Saints. Also, they're starting the rookie.
Yeah, dude.
Your first start is on the road.
West Coast travel. Yeah,
going up against the Rams, who are coming off a bye,
and that Rams defense is good. Understand that. That's a good defense.
By the way, the top 5 mismatches last week went 3-2 straight up, including the Jets outright winner, and then a perfect 5-0. If you just took the rushing props and you took running back number 1 and you just bet over the rushing yards, you went 5-0.
I thought Bijan was one of those
last week.
I thought he was against that damn Dolphins defense, and he had like 19 yards rushing or something.
I don't think he was.
Not if it went 5-0, he wasn't, because that man didn't go over.
No, because they might have been one of the top mismatches overall, but not for the running mismatch. If that makes sense.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know. We'll have to go back and look at it.
Either way, 5-0 there. That's solid. That money's green too.
It is very green. Bears over the Bengals. See, I kind of like the Bears. I don't like the Bears as survivors, but I like the Bears this week.
I like the Bengals this week.
Bengals number 32 in run defense.
I think the Bears suck too.
Yeah, but the Bears do have a better offensive line.
They couldn't even beat the backups for the Ravens.
And is Hendrickson still out?
Guys, I don't even know that he's hurt. He just wants a new contract. He's been pouting for 3 damn months now. I think his feelings are hurt. That's what's wrong with him.
Let's see.
He's going to be listed.
He says it's questionable. We'll see. Well, I
Yeah,
don't.
he'll be questionable until about 11:30 a.m. on Sunday, and they'll tell us he ain't playing because he needs to change his tampon.
What is the Pelicans?
The worst name in sports, some guy from Maine. All the cool shit that can kill you down in Louisiana, and their mascot, they picked a fucking pelican.
Your name is better than that. Some guy from Maine.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they could have been the New Orleans Mighty Megatrons.
Broncos over the Texans. That's kind of interesting. Both elite on both sides of the line. It's going to be interesting.
Who?
Broncos over the Texans. If CJ Stroud's under pressure, I do not like the Texans. And it looks like he might be.
I like the Texans again this week. Broncos win.
Oh, I was going to tell you this. Oh, yeah, I already told you yesterday. You should bet them to win the division if you like them to win the game.
Aren't you in New Orleans Megatron? Am I mixing that up, man? I try to keep up with where all y'all are from, man. I thought you were from down there in New Orleans, too. That's the only reason I said that, Megatron. I know Supporting's down there, but the New Orleans Supporting Electrons don't sound the same as the New Orleans Mighty Megatrons.
I didn't know Sporting was down in New Orleans.
He is. Yeah, he's down in New Orleans. I thought Megatron was, too, but I could be wrong.
Jaguars over the Raiders. Damn it. I was going to pick the Raiders this week, but.
You're from Providence. That's a long way from New Orleans, ain't it? Different world, too. My bad. Okay. Well, hell. Pelican's still a stupid name.
And then Packers over the Panthers. Not a shock there.
Yeah, that's no brain buster.
Top 5 rushing mismatches. Bills over the Chiefs. That's interesting that's number 1.
The Bills over the Chiefs? Have the Chiefs been giving up that many rushing yards?
They actually have.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure the trench board, I'm sure he's dug in and got his data and stuff here, but I guess I've
That's right. I told you, I might make a transfer from the New England area. And he's never been a fan of them.
Okay. Well, then that name would be about as stupid as the New Orleans Pelicans then.
What was I going to say? I don't know what to do. I think I figured out what I'm going to do in this Bills Chiefs game.
What? Watch it?
Bet the no. Yes, I'm gonna watch it. But I was gonna stay away from this game. But I was driving yesterday, and I figured it out.
Tell me.
I'm gonna bet the Chiefs, and then when the Chiefs win, their odds to win the Super Bowl are gonna get better. They're already number 1, right?
Are they?
Yeah, they're the favorite to win the Super
Chiefs
Bowl.
are again?
Yeah, they have been for like the last 2 weeks.
Which somebody told you all that about a month ago.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go, well, let me see what the odds are. So I don't think the Chiefs are going to even get to the Super Bowl. Okay?
I think Chiefs are winning it.
What?
I think they're winning the whole damn thing.
Okay. Well, I disagree.
That's fair. That's what this show's for. Wouldn't be fun if we agreed on everything.
I know. So here's what I'm going to do. Right now on Kalshi, the Chiefs are 28 cents to win the AFC. They win this game, they got to go up to 35, right?
Where are they at now? 28. I don't know that you're going to jump that much off a regular season game. I mean, I know it's the Bills.
Well, you beat Buffalo, and you have the tiebreaker over them for the 1 seed.
Yeah, that's true. You get the home field advantage for the AFC Championship. So yeah, you probably jump north of 30 for sure. Probably 33, 34.
Yeah, it's not what it should be. It's what do you think the market's going to do and how they're going to react, you know?
Yeah, and I think it's so wide open. That's what she's talking about. She showed me a video yesterday, and it's this guy trying to explain the NFL this season. He's talking through it, and he's like, everybody thought the Packers were the best, but then they lost to the Browns. He's like, they lost to Joe Flacco. He's like, yeah. A couple weeks later, he's like, yeah, and the Steelers were going to win the division, but then they lost to Joe Flacco. They're like, the Steelers lost to the Browns? It's like, no, Joe Flacco plays for the Bengals now. It's like, yeah, all this stuff going on, and it's like, through all this, the Chiefs are still here, man.
And look, at one point, Buffalo got all the way up to 38, right? So I don't think it's unreasonable to think that the Chiefs would be 35 if they win this game in Buffalo.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's unreasonable. Yeah.
So here's my plan. I'm going to bet the Chiefs And if they win, I'm going to take all my winnings and put it on the no.
I don't hate that. I will say
That's
right
my
now,
strategy here.
I don't think you should be betting any of those like top favorites at those prices.
No.
I don't think anybody's like earned the right to have those kind of numbers because it's wide open, dude.
Is there a little value on my Patriots? The Patriots might get a top 2 seed.
100% there's value on them under 10 cents.
They might get a top 2 seed because of their schedule.
100%, dude. I'm telling you, there is definitely value on the Patriots right there. I would much rather buy the Patriots right there than buy any of those other top 3 teams.
Yeah.
And I think there's
that's my plan for that game.
Hey, go back to that for a second. Go back there for 1 second.
There we go.
What about the Chargers at 8 cents, man?
I'd rather have New England because at least they've got a better shot of having a home.
I've been saying, but both of them. I don't hate either one of them. They both could win.
But the Chargers are highly unlikely to have to win the division.
Is that not wide open? They've already got the win over the Chiefs.
That's true.
And they got the win over the Broncos.
And they're only one game. I guess they're one game back of Denver.
And they beat them straight up in the one in L.A. 23-20. So I like if I was going to buy anybody on Kalshi right now in the Super Bowl, the Patriots and the Chargers would be my 2 favorite. And I'm not necessarily looking to let those ride all the way, but I think you're going to have spots to cash that out for at least probably 2 to 3 times your money at some point based off schedules and stuff coming up.
I wanted to ask you this. Does it feel like our 7 teams are kind of set in the NFC? Who are not in the top 7 are going to come back and snag a spot? Do you believe the Bears will? The Panthers?
Cowboys?
The Falcons? It kind of feels like we got our 7 already in the NFC.
I don't know. Cowboys or Commanders? Either one of those, just because I think that division it's not completely. It's not like Philadelphia's running away with it, and they all got to play each other. And the Commanders. I mean, if you get Jaden Daniels back, I think I'm not ready to write the Cowboys off just yet, man.
I mean, the Phillies got a 3-game lead on the Cowboys.
Is it a 3-game lead?
They're 6-2. The Cowboys are 3-4-1, and they got the tiebreaker over the Cowboys right now.
Yeah. Still though, I think that division is getting 2 teams in. I really do. What do you say there? Word for my Chiefs in that one. Yeah. This weekend.
Well, fair. For them to get 2 teams in, the Cowboys got to win 10 games. I don't know if the Cowboys are going to win 10 games.
I'm saying, I feel like that defense is so bad, dude. God almighty. I don't understand. They can't stop a nosebleed, man.
No, they can't.
But yeah, I mean, 49ers there. That's my thing is with the Cowboys and the 49ers. I'm not completely sold at the 49ers. I still think they got a lot of guys banged up. Anytime you lose a Fred Warner and a Nick Bosa, you can maybe patchwork it for a little bit, but I'm not so much concerned about the Brock Purdy injuries there. But CMC has gone unscathed so far. We know how many touches that guy gets, and it's not like he's been invincible his whole career from injuries. George Kittle was banged up for a little while. I'm just saying there's a lot of injuries on that damn 49ers team, and I'm not sold that they're going to have the stay power, man.
Yeah, that's the one team that I can see falling out. If I had to pick one, it's just because of their injury. But I don't know who would step up. Maybe the Bears.
I'm not sold on that damn day. That's why I'm still giving the Cowboys and the Commanders a chance, because the Bears and the 49ers are kind of fraudulent to me.
What about the Falcons?
They can't put it inconsistent, man. Can't put it together week after week. You can show up for a big one and get a big win you ain't supposed to get, and then you'll come back home and shit the bed to somebody you got no business losing to, like the fucking Dolphins.
God, if the season ended today, we'd be hosting the Chiefs first round.
That would be awesome.
That would be.
At least you get to host them.
I'd be very sweaty.
Watching
that game.
It would be sweaty. It don't matter. No matter where you play that one, it's gonna be cold as shit.
Ain't that the truth? Yeah. Okay, let's get into some of these. Let's see. Let's get some of these games.
Let's do that.
We won't do the Thursday night one because we'll talk about that tomorrow. Okay.
Sounds good.
Falcons Patriots.
I'm taking the Patriots. I'm a believer.
I like Bijan over his receiving yards. There is if the Falcons do this right, they could have Bijan do little swing routes, 1-on-1 with one of our linebackers, and our linebacker cannot guard anything.
I don't know why they don't do that to everybody. I don't think there's any linebacker out there that can cover Bijan 1-on-1. It don't matter who he is. Lawrence Taylor, maybe? He ain't walking back through the door.
No, but what's his name? Spillane. He can't. Robert Spillane can't. He's going to get worked by Bijan. So I like Bijan if they do it right. But I like Bijan. I don't know. Like we don't know the numbers yet. I'll be looking at it. But I like Bijan over his receiving yards.
Yeah,
it's hard. It's hard to rush on this Patriots team. Did you know? This is what I said yesterday. Don't bet Bijan over his rush yards in this game. No running back has ran 50 yards on this Patriots defense.
So we just bet his unders.
That's why I like betting his receiving.
Yeah, I mean, if they had any kind of competence down there in Atlanta, they would be trying to get that guy involved in other ways. Because you can't run the football, don't mean he can't have the football.
Yeah. And I don't like betting under in that spot because it is Bijan.
And he could bring a 75-yarder right off the rip.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just dead to rights 2 minutes into the first quarter.
I'd rather go, you know what? Let's go with the receiving because he has a great mismatch against our linebackers. So yeah,
I like that.
Other than that, I don't know about any other props in that one that I'm thinking of. Bears, Bengals. I like the Bears. You said you like the Bengals.
I do.
Is there any anti-correlated we can think with this one?
I mean, this is probably one you could go Bears first half, Bengals for the game.
Oh, yeah. Or if you like the Bears like me, you go like,
oh, this could be a.
You go like T. Higgins touchdown, but the Bears win the game.
Who? I like that. Do Jamar Chase 2+ tutties and the Bears win the game.
There's been no 50-yard rusher versus the Pats this year.
That's crazy.
Granted, they haven't played like the best teams, but I mean, like we're talking like what? Let me see some of the running backs that we've had. Even in the Raiders win, they didn't do it. Dolphins couldn't do it. Steelers couldn't. James Cook didn't do it.
The Raiders beat the damn Patriots
week 1, yeah.
Way back when, right? I forgot all about that shit. That's one of their damn losses.
Yeah, in Foxborough. I was like, this season's fucking, we're done. This sucks. We lost to the damn Raiders.
And that's disgusting.
That's why I said I'm just happy my team's improving every week.
Your team's good. You and Steps both. God almighty, y'all might be playing the AFC Championship, and you're both just like, I don't know. Jeez. I'm hammering the Patriots.
If they play in the AFC Championships, I'll fly down to your place, and he can drive up, and we'll go to Buku's and watch the game.
Bookmark. Bookmark. The 54-minute mark over here on the damn October 29th. I'm rooting for the Colts and the Patriots, man.
Yeah, there we go. That'd be fun.
That would be fun. That'd be a hell of a lot of fun.
And then we can really get Steps. We can video Steps doing, this is our Colts. This is our team.
Absolutely. We'll make him sing on karaoke.
We bleed blue. Chargers, Titans. I don't know. That one's too gross to do anything with.
I'm not touching that fucking game. For nothing. I don't know. I mean, everything tells you Chargers should blow them out, but NFL's weird. I ain't touching it. I don't like laying that many points with a team on the road.
Titans have what? It's like 19 games in a row that they haven't covered at home.
Uh-huh. Which means they're dudes.
That's the other team I was thinking about taking in Survivor was Chargers. I usually don't take in road teams, but I mean,
God, what could go wrong there?
They got a little mini bye because they played on Thursday Night Football.
That feels so gross to me.
It does. Vikings, Lions.
I think Lions.
I feel like we're getting a couple. I feel like this line should be 6.5. I feel like we're getting just like last week, like with the Bengals and the Jets. That game should have been 3.5, but we're starting to get to the point where the books are giving us a few extra points. I think this is one where we're getting a few extra points.
I think they're trying to beg you to take the Vikings. You don't know what you got going quarterback.
No. I would agree with that, but the reason why I don't is because 2 weeks in a row, the favorites in the public have just crushed. Last week, there wasn't one game last week where the spread mattered. So, like, not only did the favorites win, the favorites covered. And the overs hit. So I think the books are over adjusting. Like, okay, you want to take the Lions? You're gonna have to lay 8.5 instead of 6.5 here.
And I think the Lions winning by 2 tutties. I do.
Fair enough. Packers and the Panthers.
Just take the Packers. Don't matter.
Yeah.
Just take the Packers. The Red Rifle, Bryce. What the hell is his damn name? Bryce Young. It don't matter. Don't matter who's playing for that game. The Packers run away with that one. Just like the Colts did to the damn Titans last week.
Well, I was going to ask you because you're talking about this on Sunday. You know, when they're laying all these big points, which team should we take to just blow? If any, we don't have to take any, but which game should we take for a team to blow another team out? I'm just thinking Rams over the Saints. Like you can lay the 21.5.
You can probably do that with both those games, man. You could probably take
last week. It would have been a good spot to take the Bills and just start laddering them up.
Yep. I think you can take the Rams and the Packers and ladder them up to like 20.5. Just take them both minus 20.5 and be done with it.
I still don't trust the Packers offense.
I just don't think that the Panthers are going to have a pulse up there.
Yeah. Let's see. Colts and the Steelers. This one is the one that feels like a trap.
Yes.
I mean, I get it. I get it. The Steelers are in a desperate spot here. I think if you like the Steelers to win this game, don't bet them to win this game. Go bet them to win the division at plus money. Because if they can win this game, they're going to really separate themselves from the Ravens.
Yeah. Yeah, especially depending on what the Ravens do on Thursday night.
The Ravens are Lamar's playing. They're going to boat race.
I like the Steelers in this game, dude. I do believe the Colts are a good football team. I do believe they're going to have a say-so in who wins the whole damn thing. But I don't think they're just like absolutely elite, like one of the best NFL teams we've ever seen or anything, which means they're probably not going 16-1 or 15-2, you know?
Last week was the first time someone went over 200 passing against the Falcons.
And it was fucking Tua. God,
Drake May's about to do that too. That's all he does is throw 200 yards.
Drake May is going to do that.
He's the best. It's amazing how good he is at throwing that deep ball, you know?
I'm telling you, I've liked that guy going back to North Carolina. I always thought he threw a pretty ball, man.
This one, I've been talking about this one, Niners, Giants. I like Jackson Dart, like either 30 or 40 yards rushing, and the Niners to win the game. A little anti-correlation.
So Jackson Dart over the rushing yards and 49ers to win the game. I like the Giants in this game, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Maybe one you look at maybe CMC's overs. Take like CMC's over receiving yards or something, and then take the Giants to win the game.
You can take his rushing yards. The Giants cannot. They have as great as their front line is. They cannot stop the run.
Yeah. Well, they're all pinning their ears back and getting upfield. They run underneath them.
They give up like 5.3 yards per rush this season.
I'm serious. That's because they got those defensive ends flying way up the field trying to get the sacks, and they just run up and underneath them. That's what I'd be doing on the Giants every damn time, is let those guys get way out of position on the outside and just bury it up and underneath on the inside zone.
Yeah. You know what's interesting is both these teams, like as much as we're talking about the Niners because of all their injuries, Giants have got a lot of injuries too.
Dude, and that's the only thing I'm like, are they too deflated after the Scatterbo stuff? Because you're seeing articles on ESPN, the Giants devastated and all. That's not really. I don't want to see a team devastated and go bet on them the next week.
I'm just praying that the CMC doesn't get injured in this game on that field.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they weren't at home last week, were they? No, they were down in Philly last week. Either way, I don't know. I may just stay away from this damn game. There's too many question marks.
Broncos, Texans. I can't think of an anti-correlated that I like in this one yet.
Take Bo Nix over rushing yards, Texans money line.
Oh, some guy from Maine says, Will, I'm a Pats guy. I've heard you say May has a great deep ball a few times. And I have to say, it's not a strong deep pass. It's more of a lob moon ball. Accurate, yes. Strong, no. I'm saying he's the most accurate. Like he it might be, he might not have the strongest arm, but I feel like every single time he hits the guy right where it's supposed to go.
Y'all should know the strongest arm in the league isn't even a starter. So that's Joe Milton. Joe Milton can throw that football farther than anybody out there.
Yeah.
But he ain't even.
But no, I agree with you. It's not, I'm not saying
it's the best deep ball.
He's accurate, dude. He gets it where it needs to be. He's not like Bo Nix out there over. I mean, Bo Nix is like 2 of 55 for hitting his guys past 20 yards this season.
Looked like a kind of an old school Russell Wilson back when Russell Wilson was throwing that pretty deep ball out in Seattle and stuff.
Yeah, I don't got an anti-correlated yet in the Broncos Texans. I like the Broncos.
I like the Texans,
but 85% of the bets are on the Broncos.
Of course they are.
Gross.
Go Texans. I'm betting
Rams Saints. What? Let's say Tyler Shuck gets a win here. Okay, let's live in fantasy land for a minute.
Well, if he does, there's a lot of upset people come Monday on Survivors.
Yeah. What do we call Tyler Shuck fans? Are they like the Shuck heads, the mother Shuckers?
It's Tyler's show for one.
I know. No, it's Shuck.
I think everybody I've ever heard going back to that guy's time at Louisville, everybody's always called that guy Tyler Show that I've heard.
Because it's spelled that way, but it's pronounced Shuck.
Shuck?
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. Mother Shuckers.
Mother Shuckers. Absolutely.
Shuckheads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shuck it.
I like it. I like Mother Shuckers. I'm in. I'm in. If they win this week, we'll definitely get Mother Shuckers shirts for the merch store.
They win this week, you better believe some Saints fans better be making some Shuck it with like a photo of him. Like just Shuck it.
Just Shuck it. That's fair.
How would you spell that,
how you say it.
Yeah, it's apparently that's how you say it. Shuck.
Okay. Well, that's fair. I did not know that. Didn't have that on the bingo card. Yeah, Mother Shuckers, man. It don't matter. They're losing by 3 touchdowns this week. As a matter of fact, this is a good time for this. You get the Green Bay Packers minus 20.5 at home over the Panthers. You get the Rams minus 20.5 at home over the Saints. That gets you plus 778. Booyah.
Oh, yeah. You can get, because you can do the pleaser. You can do a pleaser bet minus 20 on both sides.
Absolutely.
I might do that this week.
I think you should. I think it's a good spot for it. There's your pleaser. Hey, I think
Jags Raiders.
The halftime tie in the Bears Bengals.
Ooh.
Little Patriot special.
I think you can do a halftime time at Jags Raiders.
I think you can do a halftime tie on a few of these this week. You might be better off taking all these spreads that are under 3 and betting all the halftime ties.
Yeah. Because I like the Raiders, but the trench report's telling me be careful.
But think about how many damn games we had as blowouts last week, dude.
I know.
They were just gross. There's going to be a lot more closer games this week. It might be a halftime tie week, man.
I don't know. I think the public continues this week. Everyone's like, it's got to come back to, we can't keep, the public can't keep winning. I'm looking at the matchups this week, and I'm like, yeah, I think they can. I think we're going to see a lot of favorites win. There's a lot of big spreads this week.
Yeah.
Earlier. I mean, later games were a little bit closer.
Yeah, really, man, I've seen a lot of damn. Yeah, I guess early there are some big ones, yeah.
I mean, we got 8.5, 9, 13, 6, 7. Yeah. More than you usually would see.
Yeah, for sure. You usually don't see that many north of a touchdown in the NFL. How many teams do we have on a bye this week? Just a couple?
I think 4.
God, last week was crazy, dude.
Yeah, 6.
I'm glad they got that out of the way. I feel like last year they stretched that to later in the season. And this week we have 4. We have the Browns, Jets, Eagles, and Buccaneers all on byes.
Yes, sir. Gross games this week, says Grass Guy. Yep. Gross games indeed. Jags Raiders, I don't got one on that one. Chiefs Bills, I already told you my plan there. I want to fade Rashee Rice, but it seems like they're doing everything they can to get back to the
dude. That's the best. Like if that guy gets the volume, he could be. He's a top 5 receiver for sure. He could be the best receiver in the league.
I got a anti-correlated one.
Lay it on me.
Chiefs Bills. Josh Allen over his pass. Let's do Josh Allen 300 passing yards. Chiefs win the game.
I like that.
Dude, Josh always puts up his stats when in these games where it's close. Like when they blow out the Panthers, look at his stats last week. He went under everything.
Dude, I bet take him 300. Golly, I don't know about 300. Let's do 260. 260 is plus 172.
I think they're going to sling
300.
it. I mean, the total's like in the 50s.
What's the weather look like?
It's not windy, but it's going to be like 40 degrees.
Okay. So let's go 300 plus. Let's take him for a rushing touchdown, Josh Allen. And then let's go Chiefs money line. Oh, buddy, that gets you plus 1,700.
Oh, you threw in a rushing touchdown in there?
I threw 300 plus passing yards for him. We know that man's going to get a tush push or something for Josh Allen.
I feel like he always runs one in against the Chiefs.
I feel like he does too. So I'm saying 300 plus passing, a rushing touchdown for Josh Allen, Chiefs money line. That'll get you 17-1. Rice is better than Puka. I think Rashee Rice is an absolute.
He might be when he's healthy.
If Rashee Rice was getting the volume that Puka Nacua was getting or Jamar Chase was getting, we wouldn't even be talking about who the best receiver was. We would know.
Yeah. I don't have one for the Seahawks Commanders, and then I still can't believe the Cowboys are only 2.5-point favorites at home against the Cardinals. That seems fishy to me. That
seems really fishy. Looks like Kyler's going to play. That feels really fishy. I think you just bet the over in this damn game.
Yeah, it's like 54? It's
the highest one of the season. Well, I'm on the wrong one. Hold on. It is 54.5. That's the highest one of the season, I think.
Or it's tied with the highest one.
And the Cowboys were in the other one. I know last week the one was at 53.5. I don't know if it ever went to 54.5, but I know it was the other highest one was last week's Cowboys Broncos.
And in those high variable games like that, I feel like the Cowboys would be also a good spot to ladder.
You mean like ladder the spread out?
Yeah,
I don't hate that.
Ladder them up to win by like you can all the way up to 13.5.
The only problem with that, man, is that defense is just so bad.
Yeah, but we saw like when they played the Commanders, everyone thought that one was going to be a close one, and they ended up winning 44-22 or something.
Yeah, I mean, I was on the Cowboys in that damn game, and they're at home too. So, Monday
Night Football,
and the Cardinals are coming off a bye here.
Yeah, he just had his worst game of the season.
Yeah,
one of those.
Even if you get Kyler back, Kyler's been out for a damn month now,
and we know Kyler is really good at screwing things up.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking, I don't know. Let me end things real quick because I know you got to hop over here in a minute, but I want to play this Jordan interview for you. So I got to end things on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. I don't want to have to pause it every 10 seconds.
YouTube, come over, join Rumble, man. We'll be doing Crick's Corner here in a little bit. Grass Guy, you coming in with me this morning or what, man?
Yeah, come over to Rumble at Game On Show. YouTube will see you tomorrow.